Hello, Mal. I think I lost everybody around the water. I think it's when I flipped my camera and tried to show my face. I just looked at the broadcast, and it when I flipped the camera, it finished it. Another one of the many glitches. I was talking to myself for a while. Yeah, I know. I just timed it wrong. It was really heavily snowing when I woke up. I thought, watch it go off by the time I go out. So I managed to do a little haps. I did a little haps video. If you check out my haps, I've got a little haps with it snowing in the back garden. I didn't have time to. I didn't. I thought, watch it go off by the time I'm ready for go across me park. I thought I'll just come up. This is usually where I have my sunsets in the summer. I thought, let's have a little look up here. Should have a good view up here. Hey, Ulti Culty's in. Hello, everybody. I see some skiers down there. Some sledge people. There we go. Yeah, I'm having all flashbacks when I used to. This is my local park. Since I was little, I always used to go down that slope. I used to have the old school sledges, the proper metal ones with wooden seats. Now they're all these plastic ones now. I thought I'd better come up here because you never know how many more days of snow we're going to have. It might all be gone for tomorrow, so I'll just try and document it on Periscope. Everybody's got these cheap plastic ones now. No, it looked great. I watched it. Oh, right. Good. Yeah, just do a few little. I prefer Periscope. I'll keep using this a lot, but I thought I'd just try a widescreen one now because it's easy to do it in in portrait, but I'm trying to put them all on YouTube. Obviously, I'm going to be scoping for another 3 months, and I don't want to try and do them all in portrait because you can't enjoy them on your TV. Because my family likes to watch them on the TV, see where I've been. I can just share them with family on YouTube, and I'll try and keep them short. As long as they're less than an hour, they usually save, and then I can put them on YouTube. And I've got to be careful because when I do some of those walks where I play music, play Christmas songs, obviously it gets flagged on YouTube. You have to be careful of that. So I can still leave them on. I mean, it's not blocking me video or anything, but it just obviously hears the song and then says you can't monetize the video. So if I got like 1 million people watching it, the copyright owner would obviously have all the money. I can't monetize I can monetize my own videos like this, but if I started playing some Christmas songs, then the monetization would disappear. I just thought I'd see what we can see. This is where I usually have my sunsets in the summer. Let's see what we can see. All the roofs with the snow on. It's nice and quiet. It's a bit foggy today. I was hoping I'd like to have some snow with the blue sky, and the sun out, but I think it'll be melted by now, but a bit less cloudy. And yeah, I don't know what happened then. I was just walking around the lake and then somebody says, I can't hear you. And then when you check the replay, it just ended where I flipped the camera by accident. So there's so many random things that you have a phone call, it finishes streams. If you have a phone call, if you flip the screen, it's just I didn't do it on purpose. You just sometimes tap the screen twice, and hopefully it's clear enough. I'll just show you. I'll make my way back down now. Let's try and keep moving. A nice crunch of snow anyway. You see, it's still quite crunchy. I was just hoping I was the first one who'd been up here, and this is usually a football field up here, I think. Yeah, I've just got to my gimbal, so obviously hopefully there's no wind because I can't shield the phone from the wind at the moment. That's the problem when you've got it in your gimbal. And if I do haps at the moment, I have to have my phone in portrait, so I can see what I'm looking at. If I have a landscape, if I have to do landscape on haps at the moment, if I do portrait, I just have a tiny little screen for me to compose my shots. Yeah, it doesn't feel that cold actually. I mean, when I did that first scope for an hour just and fed the birds, I've just done half an hour scope, walking around the lake and feeding the birds, and luckily a man come with a big bag of food, so I was surrounded by birds this morning. And, I was already out yesterday, but it was more melted yesterday. A lot of slush, and a lot of. I wanted to just come out while it was just fresh snow. It's obviously in England, you don't know how often we're gonna have any snowfall. So I think we have it about once. Dog's playing in it. Got a dog over there. Somebody can ask Google what the temperature is in Stoke-on-Trent. I think it's just above 0, I think. Got nowhere. I thought I'd just do a second scope because I always try and catch Derby. I've just DM'd her, sent her a message. Obviously, she's an early riser. She's up about 5 a.m. So, because she does sunrises. So I just said to her, well, we're trying to work it out to both of us be on a walk at the same time on Haps. We're trying to get the kinks out of that and get it working. Trying to get us both on let's see if we can get it working. Get us both on a walk. Yeah, I mean, basically, when I say I've got a gimbal, basically, I've just got like a tripod. I've just got like it's just a tripod with my phone in it. It's just you have to be careful when you're doing landscape. I think when I watch all my portrait videos, because there's already stabilisation in Periscope and in Apple phones. So, but the trouble is, once you go landscape and you're walking, is where you really need a gimbal, because the one that takes out all the posh ones, this is just basically my phone in landscape in like a cradle. So it might be shaking a lot more as I'm walking. Obviously, I don't know what the snow is going to do to the shakiness. But all my videos seem watchable in portrait. But yeah, it's just a bit cumbersome having them posh gimbals. You have to charge them up, and it just looks so obvious that you're filming things. It just feels a bit more discreet when you when you're scoping in portrait. It just doesn't look like you're filming anybody. It just looks obvious when you're walking with it in landscape, on a big contraption. And just like, oh, he's doing a vlog. And obviously I thought I'd come out while there's nobody about. Try not to film anybody. But, I'm feeling a few drops of water, so I think it's melting now. So I think we're seeing the best of it. I can hear it all dripping from the trees. So let's just check for comments. Alright, just a second. Let me just check for comments. I'm just watching me steps while I'm coming down the hill. I'll just read your comments in a second. Just give me a second. Just let me get to the bottom of the hill before you type anything. Just look at your comments in a second. Anybody wants to call in? Mal's in the room, I think. Anybody wants to call in and say hello? Any questions about English things? Anybody who's watching from overseas? I'm probably all still in bed, I think, in America. New York people will be up. I think they're about 5 hours behind. Yeah, I think Derby's in the middle of the country. Let's go film these snowmen. I've seen 2 snowmen. Right, let's catch up on my wrist slapped. Somebody's had the wrist slaps. You've had to delete the video. Delete the video. Hang on, missing something. Temperature is 1 degree. Right, thanks, Mel. Oh, hang on. Let's just check for comments. That seems ridiculous. Who's that? Hello, Rebner. Big hearts. Hello, Biggle. Let's read your comments. Let's go find these snowmen. Oop. Oh, somebody's built one on this hill here. Let's go find this snowman down here. Oh, there's a fisherman out as well. I've got the call-in feature on if anybody. Oh yeah, he's a snowman. I think this is the one from yesterday. So I've already done a scope in portrait. I thought I'll just do a quick one in widescreen in landscape now. It's just force of habit. I keep trying to do them all in landscape, but it's just habit to do them in portrait. There's a snowman somebody's built up there. That's a work of genius. On that piece of rock, somebody's built one on the top of there. How they've done that one. I say this is my local park for people who haven't seen it before. We've got a skate park, we've got a child's playground, and then a big lake. We'll have a little wander around. We'll just do one walk round. Give Derby a chance to come in. I'll just go around in landscape. I've run out of bird food, so if you watch my previous scope, I think I did all the bird feeding. But I like portrait, but then I forget I won't put them on YouTube. So it's obviously better to watch them in landscape. Yeah, probably have a flat spot again now. I'm going around the lake again. Best just to stand in one place. The fisherman's come back. He's got his tent up. Let's see where all the birds have gone. Alright, let's look for comments. I miss snow. Oh, Jellybean. Mind your business. You are bird food, yeah. Let me just look at comments. Boris Johnson. Hello, keep dreaming. Hello, Jellybean. Yeah. Revner's in. Keep dreaming. Hello. Just missing some comments. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, this is my first stream of the day. I did a little Hap stream. If you want to check that out, that's the only one I caught the snow coming down. I woke up and it was coming down heavy, the snow. I thought, watch it stop snowing by the time I'm ready to go out and do a scope. So I've got a short stream on Haps where you'll see it snowing. If you check out my Haps account. But you can feel it starting to melt a bit now. You can see it dripping from the trees, and it feels like it's getting a bit colder now. I think I've reached my limit of being in the snow. I've been here about an hour, I think. So we'll just do one last walk around the lake. I did all my bird feeding. If you look at the previous scope, but I keep forgetting I'm not doing it in landscape. I did it in portrait and then realised after. So I'm trying to save more to put on my YouTube, so it's easy to share with people. The portrait's okay as long as you're watching them on your phone, but it's just not very good on your big telly. Let's go wander around. Yeah, let's see if I've missed any comments. Hello, Martin. Right. Thanks for the hearts. So make sure you follow me on all the other platforms if you aren't already. YouTube, Twitter, Haps, all under Jace the Who, all social media. So we're just doing a second scope, see if Derby comes on. There's a regular call in we have a chat with from Colorado. And anybody who'd like to have a call in and have a quick chat, tell me where you're watching from, what your weather's doing. This is my local park. I thought I'd just try to document it on well, it's got some snow in the UK, which is very rare. I did say it was about 5 years since we have snow, but you have different areas. Obviously, Scotland tend to have more than England, but we're in the northwest, so we tend to have a bit of snow. So the hardy fishermen are out anyway. Oh, they must have strong constitutions. The fishermen are out. Makes it absolutely a good time to have your mask on because it keeps you warmer. Who's that? Hello, Polyscopes. Just be careful. It's so easy to. You have to be careful with it. And you've got big fingers on a small screen. So I've got big fingers and I'm on a small iPhone screen. And it's so easy to finish the broadcast, flip the camera or block people. It's not intentional. It's just obviously if you're doing nature scopes and you're outside. Oh, Tilly's coming in. Let's have a word with Tilly. Hello. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Snowy Stoke. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to Snowy Stoke. More snow. I know. I couldn't believe it though. You know, I thought, watch it stop by the time I get all my camera equipment ready. I want to come out in the snow. Yeah, but I thought, that's the quickest thing I could do. I thought I'll just scope the garden, just get a quick record of it. I felt like Doolittle on my earlier scope about half an hour ago. I did one. I was feeding the birds, and a man come with a big bag of food. They were surrounding me. I got about 100 birds around me, the pigeons and everything. At the end of it, I thought, oh damn it, I haven't done it in widescreen again. I'm trying to remember doing them in the landscape, you know. Oh, I saw some comments, yeah, just about some blockage or something you're on about with it. Right. Oh, oh right. Right. Well, this is the thing. It's like you just think, you know, you put what you want on, and obviously there's people filtering everything. So oh, oh, I give up. And then what can you do? Yeah, I mean, they put a platform on, but then there's obviously it's a bit like HAPS as well. I mean, they'll have the terms of service, won't they? So that'll all be sort of small print, and you can do this and you can't do that, and uh, there is a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of overlaps though, isn't there? And obviously, I noticed when there was some tutorial videos with the creators of HAPS, and somebody, all right, hello Johnny. Well, I think I can see Paula as well as Miss Vicarage in. I think I can see Paula. All right, hello. Oh, Miss Vicarage is in. Hello, Paula. Welcome to Snow. Welcome to Snow on. No, no. Hang on. I've got to call it Snow on Trent, haven't I? I'll call it Snow on Trent. Welcome to Snow on Trent. I know it. Well, the thing is, you see, this has obviously got all the walkers have been. You see, walking the dogs and the sledges and everything. But if I show you my backyard now, it's about 6 inches on the wall where it hasn't been disturbed. It is about 6 inches. I thought I better come and document it while the. It doesn't feel that cold actually. Obviously, I haven't had like steam on my breath when I'm talking, so I don't know. I think you told me it was about 2 degrees or something. I think. Oh, one, yeah. It's not minus. No, it isn't minus. There's no ice on the water today. There was, you know, that day when there was ice. I put my foot through it. You can just see a very, very thin skim of ice, but the birds are just swimming through it, so it's just a really, really thin skim. I see the birds just swimming through it, so I know they're all confused. This man's just the bag of food, and like they're all like wondering where the food is. It obviously drops in the snow. Yeah, ice. Can you see the ice there? Look, there's little thin bits of ice there. Yeah. Yeah, well, obviously, you see the kind of geese they're always like chewing at the grass, aren't they? So I'm probably confused today. They can't see the grass. They're all just. I think they're all just huddling round and having meetings, I think, about wondering where all the grass is gone. Yeah, there's the swans. I've done all my bird feeding. Oh, yeah. I've never seen it so funny. Of like, I never thought birds did that, where they just go underwater. You see ducks go underwater completely. Yeah, I've never seen it before. Until I was yeah, until I was scoping them every day. Yeah, this is my local park. I thought I'd just document the snowfall before it all melts. Well, it used to be a coal mine. You see, it was called Hanley Deep Pit about 30 years ago. Yeah, about 40 years ago, this was a coal mine, and then obviously it closed. It closed down, and obviously the council had a lot of regeneration things to do, and they obviously this is one place what they made into like somewhere you can have a walk and feed the birds and go fishing, and that's obviously what those hills are. They're not natural hills. They are them two hills. They're they're basically all the waste from the coal mine. Oh yeah, like slag heaps. Them are, yeah. They aren't real hills. Yeah. But if you look up Forest Park, the Queen came here about 19. I think it was about 1973. I think the plaque where the Queen and Prince Philip come and opened it in about 1973. No, I know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Roland sent me a photo of that duck we're on about. Is it called a crested duck or something? That one with the white patches. Yeah. Yeah, I've got those little gulls as well. We've had some gulls. Some of the noisy gulls. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. That's noisy gulls. Yeah, yeah. We just got. I'm just looking if somebody's coming with food. Oh yeah, there's a man coming with a big bag of food. He's got a big sack. Oh right, yeah. Yeah. I'm not trying to. If I miss any, it's just because I'm obviously watching. I don't fall in the water. I'm not to ignoring comments. I'm just watching. I don't fall in the water. Did I tell you that story about when I was on about that accident? What happened behind me? I was like 30 seconds away from being. I posted on Twitter. Basically, across the main road, and heard a big bang. Turned round, and there was like a junction where I'd decided to cross over, and the car was where I was standing about 30 seconds before, all bashed up. And I thought, oh, that's one of my 9 lives have gone. But it was ever so weird, Mal. When you join that scope where I was showing that big inflatable Santa. What basically happened was you said, oh, it's glitching, it's repeating itself, right? So I just kept walking, right, until I'd seen that accident. And then I thought, oh, let me look at my periscope. And obviously, my periscope finished before the accident. But then when I went on my camera roll, I got it all recorded on my camera roll. I got all the accidents and everything on the camera roll, but not on periscope. It was ever so weird. Yeah, it was all on my camera roll, but not, yeah. Obviously, the periscope bit froze, but my camera kept recording it. So I've got all the crash on my camera roll. So weird. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see all the birds now. Yeah, somebody's come with a massive sack of food. Yeah, this will save me bring. He's bought a big sack of food. Hang on. They're all going to come out the water now. Get ready. Yeah, somebody's bought a big bag of food. Come on, Ken. Come on. Come on. Food time. Come on. Yeah, they're coming. Come on. Snow on Trent. Come on. Welcome to. Let me just check for comments. Yeah, I usually have. I'm just hoping we get. I just keep getting. Hope we get Darby in because she's usually the comment moderator. She's comments for me. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not any comments. Yeah, I don't think he's seen my comments. Hang on, Bernie. Hang on, Bernie. See you. I lived there for 12 months. Oh, Bernie. A lovely park. Oh, hang on, I'm flipping. I keep flipping the camera. Right, we're back. Oh yeah, it says lost connection. It keeps losing connection when I flip the camera. Are you there? Are you there? Hang on. Yeah, I just thought I'd lost you then. Hang on. It's because it's cold. Me think it's because it's cold. You've got to be so careful. You can so easily block people or finish a broadcast with your. I've got big fingers on a small screen. You see, so I've got to be careful. Eat all the birds. There we are. It's like Alfred Hitchcock, Yeah, let's just stand here. Oh, all the birds are going to come out of the water. Let me just stand here a minute. Tuppence a bag. I think I worked that out. Tuppence. Somebody said how much is tuppence? I think it's about 10p, isn't it? Tuppence. I think it means about 10p. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, my bag of food's like £2 for a little bag, and obviously you could get rid of that every day. So it's at least £2 a day if you buy like a little bag of food. Is the food's coming? The food's coming. Oh, yeah, they've got the food. Food's he's doing a big tray. Somebody's bought a big bag. Who got more money than me? It's bought a bag. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I try and concentrate on the swans and the ducks because it's like a little trough. Like, look as if the pigs are having the meals. They all get along the trough. Look, let's walk along the trough. Hang on. Let me just watch them not falling in the water. Hang on. Whoop. Let me just get around this back end, then we can see them better. Come on, move out the way. Come on, go have your food. I'm just trying to get out the way for Mel. Get a good view. There we are. That's it. There we go. We've got the feed. Yeah, we've got the feeding trough. Yeah. Let's get the feeding trough. No, I think it's like there's some of we have a lot of Asians in our area, and they're always the ones who bring the big bags of food. It's an Asian chap's brought it. Yeah, I see a lot of different, obviously different. We like multicultural area, and obviously usually just see the Asians with the big bags of food. They are more about. I think they're more like worried about the starvingness of the birds. I think they always bring the massive sacks, but they're the problem. People who probably run the restaurants and that, and they've got big bags of food to bring. So, hello, Andrew. Thanks for retweeting. There you are. Yeah, I'm just glad. It's amazing what you can catch on Periscope. I'm glad I've just caught that. You never know what you're going to see. But luckily, I've been here and two people have bought bags of food. So, two people have bought bags of food. I know it looks like general. That is a lot cheaper. It's like general bird food. I think like a mix. Like I've seen that in shops. You can buy a big sack of it. Yeah, I think it's just general bird food. I think. Yeah, that's what it's like there. Yeah, it's like all different seeds in it. Let me just be careful. Yeah, this is the only problem is obviously I'm desperate for get a bigger iPhone because when you have like an iPhone 7, the screen's so small. I could do with the jumbo what screen. I could do with the one with the bigger screen because it's when you've got big fingers and it's like a little screen. It's so easy to stop the broadcast or block people by mistake. Or it's you careful with you have little fingers for an iPhone. Yeah, that's what I want. One of the pluses, but it's yeah, because I'm used to. I mean, basically, my spare phone is I've got a Galaxy S7. It's a good phone, but that's a nice big screen on it. But I find the quality when you use Android with Periscope isn't very good. So I basically just switched to Apple just for Periscope, really, because I knew people were saying the quality's better. Yeah, just that many. I can't keep up with the models. Yeah, I think it was a 7. I've got a 7. Then there was an 8, and then there was an X, and then there was something else. Then a 10. I think the X is a 9. Then the 10 was a 10, and I think it's on about 12 now. Yeah, I think 12's come out now. But the trouble is, they bought out the new model is called a 12 mini. Yeah, they bought a 12 mini out, and I thought, oh, that'll do me. But the problem is, that's still about £800. That's still £800. The cheaper one, they're over 1,000. Most of the new models now. No, I mean obviously that I know if you've got an Apple, you have to have the latest model for 5G. I think the new models are fine. I mean that's going to be the big cities for years to come now. Yeah, I just want a good signal for. I want to, as long as I can find the good signals, and that's what we want. Let's have a little look over there. Right, let me look for comments. I say I'm not ignoring any comments. I just sometimes miss them because the problem is I've got such a small screen. There's only about a room for one comment, and then they just keep scrolling too quick, and I'm used to having nobody watching. So if I, oh no, we don't want that. I don't know if you mean it's a bit muffled because oh, do I sound like a robot again? I'm talking through my mask. I don't know if that's the problem. I'm talking through my mask, so that's not good. That's not yeah, that's not good. I've had that a few times on replay when my voice has been very slow. Testing, testing. Is my voice sounding normal or is it a bit slow? That's my voice sound. Yeah, yeah, you can tell it with yours. Yours sounds a little bit speeded up as well. It's probably just a connection problem. Let me just finish. Yours sounds a bit. Yours sounds a bit faster now. You sound a bit like the Smurfs now. You like the Chipmunks. Yours is a bit speeded up now. Yeah, we'll end it. I'll end the scope here. Yeah, we'll end the scope there. Like I say, I'll just finish if the sound's starting to go fun. Okay, Mal, you look after yourself. Stay safe. And, okay, Mal. Okay, thanks. If the sound's getting funny, I'll come off. And yeah, okay, bye. Right, bye, Mal. Right, let's see where we are. We've got Roland in. I don't know who Ravel is. I'll get to know people in the chat first. Uh, is my voice okay, folks? Is it still? If it just sounds strange, I may as well end the scope as it's going to be. I know I've done that on a few of my replays. My voice has been in slow motion. I think it's just when it has. I think it's when I try to flip the. It's because when I flip the camera, that's what starts all the problems. I flipped the camera over there and it ended the broadcast, and I just flipped the camera here and it's affecting my voice. So you've got really not to flip the camera else it plays up. I've asked Santa for some quality equipment. Oh, yeah. For a helicopter, you know. Yeah, I'm just trying to build my channel before I get some equipment. Oh yeah, the sun's coming out over there. Yeah, the sun's coming out. Yeah, it's just the glitches of yeah, it's the glitches of Periscope. I'm getting used to them now. It's because I flipped the camera. You see, when I flipped the camera, that's probably when it started. Flipping the camera makes the glitches come. Yeah, I say I'll invite people in when I just get to know you in the chat. We just have a little bit of a conversation in the chat first, and I'll decide if I'm inviting people in. Just get to know me regulars before they come in. Oh, the sun's trying to come out. Yay! Finally, the sun's trying to come out. It probably will melt before the sun goes down. You see the sun's coming out over there now. It's brightening up a bit. Yay, Paul is in. Yeah, so if you make sure, I'll finish the scope now. If my voice is all playing up, it's probably a little glitch. I'd rather have. I'll try and keep the scopes to about half an hour because I want to save them on me. I want to save them on my camera roll and put them on YouTube afterwards. So if you're saying my voice is a bit funny, I'll restart. I want just. I'm going to finish now, and I want to make sure I've got my friend in Colorado available, and then I'll restart for Derby because I usually try and have some. I call him a Derby. We're going to try and go on Haps and try and do a. Trying to do a both of us being on a nature walk at the same time. We're going to experiment with that today. Where are we? Baltic Cult is still in, yeah. I know it's such a pain Periscope. I wish it just worked properly. But I'm getting a gist of what I'm doing, you see. It's when I flip the camera. That's when the glitches start happening. I'll just end the scope and I'll restart. It doesn't matter. I'll just restart the scope if you want, come back on. And I don't want my voice to be all strange. Okay, folks. I'll just restart. Just bear with me a second. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on Jason Who on all the platforms and support the channel. I am registered on buymeacoffee.com/Jason Who. If you'd like to support the channel, you enjoy the content, be much appreciated. Okay, folks, see you on the next one. I'll just restart in a moment. Stay tuned in for another scope. I think the sun's coming out a bit today. Bye for now.